Hi Stuart, great to catch you up yesterday. Just going to run your swing through a few times on the main image on the left here. We can see that we're a little bit shut off with the stance in relation to where the club face is pointing. So the foot line or the stance line isn't really in sympathy with where the club was pointing at address. That's your attempt at getting the golf ball to draw. But you can see there, as you came through impact, you actually swung down your target line, and as we discussed yesterday, the position that the club is aiming in at address, or the position where the club points at impact, so the club face is going to dictate where the golf ball starts. And in this instance, the shot pattern that we're experiencing is because the club face is relatively square to your target line at impact, the ball's going to start straight and then draw left. Your other alternative is to prevent that happening is to get a golf ball that starts straight and then cuts to the right, neither of which is very beneficial. And what you're doing is you're just getting your way around the golf course the best you can. You're choosing your opportunities to bail out, so you're sort of either hitting it down the left or you're cutting it up the right whenever's appropriate. One of the things we discussed during the session was the idea of the circle set up to illustrate where your golf ball should be in relation to the arc of your golf club. You can see here, if we put a line down from Jesper Parnevik's centre, his golf ball, now Jesper Parnevik hits a draw, that's all he hits, right to left, and you can see here that the club, or the ball, is back of his centre point, which means, as we illustrated in the lesson, the club is now aiming right of his target. That's going to get the ball started off up the right. He can then, as he swings out to the right further because of the position of the ball, that's going to get the ball bending to the left. So that's the way you're going to hit a draw. You're going to have to move the ball back and put your hands forward. And you can see here on the footage at the top, the shaft sitting much more vertically. As the ball gets too far forward in the stance, say for instance the ball was more opposite your left heel, that's going to cause the shaft to lean back, which in turn gets your club pointing left of your target, which is what you're seeing over here on the left hand side. Very difficult, no matter how much you shut the stance off, it's very difficult to start the ball right of target if your club is pointing at your target. So it's just a little bit of food for thought for you, Stuart. You've got to try and feel that you're going to get the ball back, the hands forward initially, and use that image of the circle to dictate where your golf ball is going to start its flight when you're out on the golf course. Good luck with it. Like I said, great seeing you again and catching up the other day. Good luck with the rest of your season, and I'll speak to you again soon.